Each year, 700,000 children are born in Colombia. This is Paula, one of the country's 16,407,000 children and young people, representing 35% of the total population. Since 1991, Save the Children has worked with vulnerable populations in Colombia because 60% of Colombian children live in poverty. Around the world, we work in more than 120 countries to offer a better quality of life for children, guaranteeing that their human rights are respected. We help to build the capacities of communities, governments, and social organizations that promote opportunities for a better life. Through our programs, children and young people have the chance to grow and develop to their full potential. We also work with parents, caregivers, teachers, public officials, and the wider community so that they assume their responsibility for safeguarding children's rights. We promote spaces for children and young people to freely express themselves because for us, child participation is a central part of what we do. We want to continue working to change the reality of our country because in Colombia, around 2 million children don't go to school. Nearly 18,000 children have been recruited as child soldiers by illegal armed groups, and 2 million have been displaced by the ongoing conflict. 54% of children don't have access to adequate health services. More than 2 million children are victims of child labour. And more than 1.5 million children have lost their homes due to natural disasters. Save the Children implements a variety of strategies to improve the situation for children in Colombia. These include protective city, child-friendly spaces, inclusive and quality education, PACO communication and participation centres, communication childhood centres, positive parenting, and risk mitigation during natural disasters. These are some of our actions that benefit more than 500,000 Colombian children. We work in two areas, education and humanitarian action, and our efforts are especially directed at children who are victims of the armed conflict. For this reason, we improve educational quality and access. We improve access and quality of health and protection services. We work with governments to advocate for the inclusion of child rights in public policies and planning, and we minimise the impact of emergencies on children. Like Paula, there are many children in Colombia that live in poverty. This is why we implement projects in 6 departments across the country, including Antioquia, Cundinamarca, Valle del Cauca, Cauca, Nariño, and Chocó. At Save the Children, we believe that children should live in peace and that their voices should be heard, so we can guarantee that their rights are respected. You can help us to ensure that Colombia has more than 16 million children and young people who feel happy, protected, and safe. We can work together to help Paula and millions of other children build a better life.